Well, I didn't think I was going to have the energy to do this tonight, but I guess here we go. Um, Everything I did today just worked out great. Um, I really thought about what I was going to do. I really prepped the blank. Like it's prepped pretty good. Um, Here I'm just like, before I do the fretwork, I'm just going to hack this out. So there's about 1 inch back there. Um, Busted her all out and just left her like flat like a board, kind of. Go through with the knife, bust it all out. It's pretty easy. I did the same with the headstock today. So yeah, it looks kind of weird. Um, I had the headstock looking like a high heel at one point. It was pretty funny. This walnut really likes to grind. It's really easy to grind in sand. It's really kind of hard to cut. So cross cutting isn't that bad, but anything on an angle is just kind of horrendous. You know, anything that's kind of almost ripping is kind of a terror. Um, yeah, like trying to cut through that was just, it wasn't happening. I scored it a little bit, busted it out. So yeah, I actually ran out of footage today and did a bunch of work off camera. So basically, I made a neck uh, today pretty fast too. I did all the fret leveling today. Here's my buddy. I actually, we had a falling out. I decided to spray him with with flea and tick stuff because basically he's given me fleas. So yeah, and he didn't come back today, so he's mad at me. So, but anyways, yeah, I spent a lot of time, just an insane amount of time doing this. And most of it, like I said last time, you carve it away, but it's not that, it's the other part that stays that you need to be right, you know. So I still got neck carving to do. I'm just going to wait till I get the top on the neck. I'm going to do this like the Turtle Boss. Basically, I'm going to do the neck to the top and then put the sides onto the top and the neck at the same time. I don't have much of an idea of what the back's going to be. Um, the only thing I have in my mind is basically just cut up another BURL billet and just do a back. But I don't know. That's rather expensive. It's going to take a lot of time. Um, and I'm thinking maybe this would serve better just making it thin, economical, yada yada. You know. Um, but yeah, I guess I'll be forced to make that decision when I can't go on any further. Right now, I got tons of stuff to do. Tomorrow, I'll be drilling the holes in the headstock for the tuners. I need to widen the hole for the truss rod, which works. I mean, I had the truss rod adjusted today. I got to start fitting the neck to the top. I thought there was more stuff to do before that. I can start going up in grit, but I don't know if I'm going to do that or bother with that. I think the frets turned out really great. I didn't do them quite all the way. I still have to polish them a little bit, but they look really, really, really good. The fretboard looks really good. I leveled them in no time. What you're seeing right here is me doing the fret ends, and this hurts and takes a long time. So I got that beveling file. I couldn't bring myself to use it. Instead, I just used that little file that you see there, and I just did every single one individually. I don't know why I have to do it that way. I'm just freaking psycho, but this basically takes about 45 minutes aside, and it's done twice. So, yeah, it takes a long time. And that's like 45 minutes. I timed it because, I mean, I taped it. Oh, this is the owl here. I'll take this on the end. Yeah, I finally got footage of the owl. There's a bunch of them around now because they procreate. But I remember seeing one of these guys years ago, and they're doing pretty good. They got a nest right by the garage. I hear him all the time, just all the time. It's kind of majestic. So yeah, still doing the ends. I think I got just about all of this. I forget where we run out. It's I think we're only halfway through, but it's worth it though. I mean, I was playing both guitars. The Turtle Boss has got really nice fret ends. I did really great work on that. The Dyno has kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see their smaller frets. But I think I could polish that up a little bit better. But these here, I did these to absolute perfection, and they look absolutely beautiful. So, and the fretboard looks beautiful too. I was getting some real black stuff in the fretboard, but I was able to erase it off there, get the erasers and the sandpaper going. I was a little worried there for a while because in the back of my mind, I was thinking, well, you should have sealed this before you did any of this stuff. And I don't know if I'll ever do a maple fretboard ever again to where I don't seal it before I work on it. The only other fretboard I've ever done that's maple, I did it that way, and I basically did it before I even marked it or slotted it. So, yeah, I think the only thing I forgot was I forgot to do the rollover, and I had to do the rollover on the edge with the lacquer on there. But it's still on. It's still holding up. And if I don't do lacquer, I'll do super glue or whatever. But it's going to be something. Maybe I'll do polyurethane. Poly's cool. It's very strong. What am I doing here? Fret end still. Yeah, this took a long time. I contemplated on doing it a third time too. I was like, I should just do this a third time, but it didn't need it. It just you get the shape as good as you can and what you want. Like there's a couple different spherical shapes, um, and basically you can get the flat to go almost all the way out to the end. That's why I like doing these. That and it doesn't bother me. I think some people they really can't feel anything on their hand, or it slows them down. Um, I don't know why you'd be gripping the guitar that tight, but I think at one point I was kind of like this, and now I mean, you could put railroad tracks down. I mean, I would still be able to play. So, but I don't need a bevel there. I need the string to never like slip off the edge of the fretboard. That's kind of what I like. Um, all my guitars have a little bit extra on the side. Um, this last one, I mean, you can pull on the E string and you can't really, unless you're trying, you can't get it to come off the edge. That's not true for all of them. And fireworks are going off. You can hear somebody just hot rodding too in the background. Of course, it won't come through, but I've elected to just do this. You know, sometimes I'm everywhere's, and I like doing that, but this is something that I promised I would do for myself, is just make myself some decent instruments. It's really hard to buy a decent instrument. And you know, if I had a factory like Fender has factories, or Gibson, or any of these people, I mean, I wouldn't be putting out garbage. I'd be putting out the most high end thing that you could possibly make. I mean, you'd be getting a nice fretboard, you'd be getting decent frets, you would be getting electronics that don't shit out on you. Um, so yeah, but that, and then my needs for, you know, the nut to be a little bit wider, and I don't understand why they don't have more spacings, and you know, like not everyone has the same size hands. I mean, basically every guitar is made so a child could play it. You know, um, this is all right when you're, I mean, if you're just jamming or you're doing certain things. I mean, I could make a style around playing, you know, a regular guitar, but a lot of the things I do, I can't do on the string set. I mean, I don't need something special. I don't need you know, a fine acoustic instrument, or I just need the spacing to be wide enough so I can actually get my fingers in there. So, bye. Thank you.